Today we're talking about an historic event in the world of dessert. For the first time ever, the prize for the best pastry chef on the globe has been given to a woman. Nina Métayer is here in the studio and she's brought cakes. Nina, congratulations. Thank you for being here. How does it feel to be the best pastry chef in the world?
It's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm very happy for my team and for everyone who worked with me, and for all the people who helped me.
Supported you throughout the journey. Well, we're going to speak to you more in a moment, but first, let's see you at work.
Creativity and unparalleled precision are Nina Métayer's signature for her refined pastries.
A crunchy pistachio millet shortbread with a white icing. Beneath it, there's a pistachio mousse, and then a praline pistachio center. It's a pure sweet treat.
Métayer is already back in the kitchen just 2 days after being crowned the best pastry chef in the world by the International Union of Bakers and Pastry Chefs. It's an honor that she's still getting used to.
It was very hard to enter this profession as a woman 17 years ago. Now it's a huge achievement. It's an honor to represent the profession globally.
It's that joy that the world champion is sharing with her team.
I wasn't expecting anything. It's a surprise, and I'm very proud and very happy to be working with her.
Her recipe for success is to put her signature on childhood favorites like flan.
Here you have to spread it well. You have to take your little palette knife and pull it out, because it won't go any further once it's cooked.
Or the essential caramelized tarte tatin.
It's a bit of a throwback to childhood, the tarte tatin that we ate at Grandma's. Sometimes the simplest things are the best, so we keep it very simple.
Before being crowned the best pastry chef in the world, Métayer built her reputation on putting a new spin on the classic king cakes. Now the 35-year-old trained baker and her confections are part of the crème de la crème.
Wow, it looks so amazing, everything that you're doing there. Nina, you were given the honour as the best pastry chef in the world by the International Union of Bakers and Pastry Chefs, which was created in 1931. How is it possible that a woman hasn't won before?
For me, it's be a baker or be a pastry chef. It wasn't before considered like a good job or something. Everybody, when I told to my school that I want to learn bakery and pastry, everybody told me, Nina, you can do more, you can make some studies. And I say, yes, I can, and I want to make some studies, but I want to make bakery studies. But it wasn't that common
for women.
Common for women, and I didn't expect that before. When I start, I was surprised that there is not that much women.
And did that make it harder for you then? Because you were one of the few women.
Yes, it was hard because people doesn't get used to see women in this kitchen. So they always told me, no, it's not possible, or you are not strong enough, or maybe you want a family. If you want a family, you cannot work in the kitchen and have family. And But every people who told me that give me the make me stronger, and I wanted to show them that it's possible, and show me it's possible.
Well, you certainly have done that. At one of France's prestigious cooking schools now, Ferrande in Paris, almost 3/4 of the people specialising in pastry are women, and your team is also a very feminine team. Let's take a listen to them.
La chef de production, c'est une femme, sous-chef, c'est une femme, les chefs de partie, ce sont des femmes. Ça montre que, oui, c'est inspirant, que Nina, elle inspire les femmes, c'est bien, ça change aussi un peu.
On n'a pas de plafond de verre, voilà on peut évoluer et puis faire de très belles choses.
Is it important for you to be surrounded by women?
Yes, I just give the place to the woman who wants to grow. And I don't select only women, but there is a lot of women who...
want to work with you?
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
But it's just I give the chance to anyone. And I don't think that it's a woman, it's a man, it's the people who had the capacity to work and to grow, they grow.
So tell us a bit about the beginnings then. You're from La Rochelle in Western France. Was it always something you wanted to do, and why?
In La Rochelle, it's, yes, I love, it's not, I didn't expected that I'm gonna be a pastry chef or a baker. It's just the life. And I meet some people, and when I was traveling around in Mexico, I wanted to live there, and there I chose to be a baker, to bring something French there and to live there. At the beginning, it was that, the story.
Okay.
And when I start to work in the bakery in La Rochelle, I start to like this work and to realize that I can create something with only 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt, and it's make alive. It's making live. And then when I give the bread, people are smiling, they are happy. It's something we can share.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift, and it's making
bread in France.
So much people happy.
It certainly does. Well, let's talk about the cakes then. And one of the things you're best known for is something very specific to France, the galette de roi, but you put your personal and artistic spin on it. Take a look. So that was the famous galette de roi. That's a cake that we all eat on the 6th of January here in France. It's a big tradition. You put your spin on it. You've also got an online pastry sort of shop business called Delicatisserie.
Yes. Congratulations. It's not that easy.
It's not that easy. I did it. Which also has shops in and around Paris. There's one just down the road from our studios, in fact. You also give master classes. Would you like to become internationally known? Is that your goal?
Oh, my goal is to make happy and to feed lots of people. And I want my goal is really to get this team and to keep this team happy, my pastry team happy, not only pastry, but all the team happy, of course. The people who eat the dessert. And if I can travel with this, with the pastry, if I can make travel my team as well, and if we can share more than in France, of course we are going to be happier.
Okay. Oh, to make people happy, what a wonderful goal. You've taken part as well in various TV shows, including Top Chef and Le Meilleur Pâtissier. There seem to be more and more food programmes on television, on the social networks. You've got tens of thousands of followers. Hashtags of cake and gâteau are in the millions. Why are we so obsessed by cakes?
Cakes, it's so, how to say in English, too sweet. Like it's only happy, only comfort, to get comfort. We don't need to eat desserts.
It's just for pleasure.
Yeah, it's just for pleasure, and it's only sharing. It's for the good memories as well, because when we eat cake, we are in a good feeling. So when we eat again something who look like a cake we used to eat, we get comfortable. We get it's all sweet and all good and positive things and positive sharing.
And do you think our tastes in dessert stay the same, or are they changing over the years?
They are changing because people want to eat good food. I think now it's changing in the good way because people care about what they eat and how they eat. We don't need to eat too much sweet. We need sweet for the brain as well, but we need we need comfort. We need to be. We need cake, but it's not we don't need too much sugar. We need the flavor. And what I like to work in pastries, when I create desserts, I try to have good ingredients, simple ingredients, and not mix too much ingredients together to let the flavor of each ingredient I choose, and everything needs to be sync.
Yeah, in sync with each other.
Yes.
Well, I love that quote you just said, we need cake. The best part of the show is here. It's time to taste them. Well, we're in for such a treat, Nina. Tell us what cakes you brought into the studio.
So here you have the vanilla flower. This one, it's a pavlova with mango and passion fruit and a little bit of tonka bean. This one, it's pistachio, chestnut, and the chocolate craquant.
OK, I'm going to try the chestnut one. I think it looks incredible. So tell me a bit about what's the ingredients of this one.
So inside, I can show you here. Inside you have chestnut mousse, chestnut puree, like a puree, it's a cream. You have blackcurrant as well, and a meringue with hazelnuts meringue, and sablé.
I think maybe I'm going to cut a smaller bit than that.
Yes.
Wow. OK, while I'm eating this, 'cause it's not the most elegant thing to do on television, tell me about your bestsellers.
It's not easy. And the bestseller is the flower, the vanilla flower. It's very sweet, not sweet with sugar, but it's comfortable, it's gourmand. I don't know the word in English for gourmand.
We don't have as a good word as that, actually.
So I can use gourmand. It's very gourmand and very light as well. You have a crunchy, very crunchy with millet seed, very small one, very crunchy.
Millets,
and
I think it is. Millet
yes.
seed. OK, all right, well, we've got lots of cakes to try. Nina, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. We're going to keep doing our little degustation. That's it from us. Nina Métayer has 2 shops in Paris. You can follow her recipes on Instagram and YouTube and find out more on her website or buy her book. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Africa News, your eyes on Africa. Bringing you the latest from across the continent.
Eye on Africa, presented by Georgia Calvin-Smith on France 24 and France24.com.